10 reasons to be terrified by the Great Wall of China. The Great Wall of China is one of the world's most famous landmarks. It's been a source of inspiration for artists, authors, and philosophers alike. But did you know that there are many things you need to learn about this massive structure? There are 10 terrifying facts about the Great Wall that might surprise even those who've seen it firsthand. Number 1. It's bigger than you think. The Great Wall of China is 5,500 miles long and comprises 12 separate sections and is 2.5 meters wide. The Great Wall comprises different materials like stone, bricks, and wood. But what makes this wall so impressive is its scale. It's so big that you can drive on it if you're driving an SUV. The Great Wall of China is not one continuous wall, but a series of walls built over many years. Emperor Qin Shi Huang built the first wall in the 3rd century BC to protect China from invaders from the north and west. It has no military purpose, but it served as an effective deterrent against future invasions or attacks from those areas. As time went on, people began to see value in building even more walls than just one necessary for protection purposes alone. The second generation of Great Walls was built during the Han Dynasty, when they became much more important due to increased conflicts between different factions within China's borders. Number 2. More than 1 million people died building the Great Wall. The Great Wall was built over a long period, and it wasn't just one person who died doing it. Some people died from disease, starvation, and accidents. Others were executed for not completing their work on time or being caught stealing food or supplies. Sometimes, these workers were buried alive when they tried to escape after becoming ill with disease, or simply because they couldn't keep up with the pace. The most extended construction phase lasted from 2020 BC until 207 AD, when Chang'an was completed as the capital of China's Han Dynasty. It took 20 years to build this impressive structure that stretches more than 5,500 kilometers along its entire length. Number 3. Roosters. As gibberish as it may sound, but this is true because according to ancient Chinese customs, bringing roosters is a tradition that guides the lost souls to heaven. Several family members would come with roosters whose loved ones were lost during the construction of the Great Wall of China. Number 4. China wasn't united when the Great Wall was built. The Great Wall of China was not built by one unified state, but by several states that existed at different times in Chinese history. The Great Wall has great significance as it keeps out invaders from the north and hostile forces from other countries, such as Japan and Korea. The ancient Chinese were quite aware of this threat and took measures to protect themselves. The Great Wall has been called the greatest engineering feat ever undertaken, which is true. For a massive project like this, one could be accomplished by just one culture or nation. They would have needed an immense amount of human resources and lots of time. Number 5. The Great Wall still has bullet wounds. It is hardly surprising that traces of the Great Wall's past can still be found today, given the impressive history it has withstood. You can witness a physical reminder of the Great Wall's past depending on whatever portion of the wall you are approaching. According to reports, the Gubeikou Great Wall portion has tower damage and bullet holes in old bricks. In the 1930s, a conflict between China and Japan took place on this section of the Great Wall, leaving more than one bullet hole as evidence. Number 6. The Great Wall isn't one giant wall. The Great Wall of China is not one giant wall. It's a series of walls built at different times with different purposes. The most famous section of the wall is what we call today the Great Wall, but it's just one part of a much longer structure that stretches along both sides of northern China. The name Great was added later when they realized they had built something impressive. This wall has many names: the Long Wall, 10,000 Li Wall, and so on. But no matter what you call it, thousands upon thousands of kilometers worth of them and some parts are still being built today. Number 7. House Arrest. The Great Wall of China is an engineering marvel, but also a symbol of China's past and present. The wall was built to keep out invaders from the north. It's been said that over 5,000 miles of the wall still standing today. And even though it looks like only a few hundred miles remain intact, it's still awe-inspiring. The Chinese government has never been able to explain why they built this enormous structure in the first place. Some believe they did so as part of their defense against other countries, like Japan. In contrast, others think they were working toward a nationalistic agenda, like trying to unite all of China under one banner. Whatever your opinion on this topic, one thing remains clear, that it is really a masterpiece. Number 8. The Great Wall wasn't built to keep out Mongols. The Great Wall of China was not built to keep out Mongols. That's right, you probably imagined that the ancient artificial structure was erected to keep out foreign invaders from invading China. In reality, the Great Wall was constructed by the Ming Dynasty to protect against northern tribes raiding the country for centuries. The first Mongol invasion occurred in 1211 AD when Genghis Khan led an army into Central Asia, intending to conquer China and establish an empire extending from Korea down through Russia and Europe. At that time, there were no walls around Beijing because it had just been established as the capital city under Kublai Khan's rule. A move made necessary because he feared a war with Mongols would cost him dearly if he did not establish some form of protection against their attack. Number 9. There are no dragons in China. Unfortunately, the Great Wall of China is a massive structure built to keep out invaders like the Mongols. Unfortunately, there are no dragons in China and probably never will be. The Ming Dynasty built the Great Wall under orders from Emperor Zhu Yongzheng, who reigned from 1368 to 1398, who sought to protect his empire from invasions by other countries like Japan and Korea. He is known as the Great Wall Builder, even though he didn't build any walls himself. Instead, he ordered others around him to do so. Number 10. How did they get so much concrete in the 3rd century BC? You may have heard the term concrete before and thought it was invented in the 21st century, or at least within your lifetime. But you're wrong. Concrete is an ancient building material that's been around since humans first started building structures like homes and walls. Concrete is made by mixing sand with gravel or other small rocks and then adding water to form a paste. This mixture hardens when exposed to air, allowing solid structures to be built upon it. Concrete was ubiquitous during ancient times because it provided strength without needing unique materials or techniques. Just some basic construction techniques from their period. The Great Wall of China was made from concrete because it's very durable compared with natural materials. This makes sense considering how much work went into creating such massive walls over hundreds of years. The Great Wall of China is still being used today. It's a tourist attraction as well as a national symbol. It's one of the most famous monuments in the world. The Great Wall was built as part of several projects to defend against invading armies from Manchuria and Mongolia over many years. Today, you can see sections restored or rebuilt by Chinese authorities and visitors who come here to experience this incredible structure firsthand. The Great Wall of China is not just a monument, it's also an essential part of Chinese history and culture. So, that's all for now. Which part of the video you liked the most? Let me know in the comment section below. And I hope you liked this video, and if you did, please press the like button, subscribe to the channel so that all our videos can reach you. See you guys in the next video, and thank you for watching. Goodbye.